heavily for this, and it might cause a bit of conflict. Miracle already wants to start with the static link. He'll do it over on Illidan. Now Moon, he is right on top of that rune. Now who's going to be grabbing it? He gets a two-man crush, and it does go to the Slaughter as well as a tiny bit. Moon, can he get out of this one? Keep him alive. FNG's actually down for the count. There's a quick sound coming in, which was
so much damage on Miracle,
but they just keep fighting through. He's stolen 21 extra points of damage.
He's got the move speed now.
There's no soul assumption, and there's that move speed. You said kicking him. He's at a 13 life. It's a lucky number for him right now. Running further and further away, but it's not lucky enough. The Razor will pick up one of the kills, and that is going to be a 2-0 advantage to a team. To God, dropping him so low.
That is so brutal. Using pretty much all of your mana and your last hit potential just to go for that kill.
They're about to have a crack. With the crush on Doom, they're going to keep him out and then into the sprint. Fly does still have Shallow Grave, and that's why FNG has to do this block. There's no crush available, even with the 5-6 charges. Fly, okay, there is a level death. That'll give you a cancel, and Doom able to get that last swing in before Fly was able to get back in range of that tier 1 tower, at least the Fly was able to get back in range of that tier 1 tower, at least the safety range of that tier 1 tower.
And I really like that Illidan decided to kill at that point, securing himself a kill, but meanwhile at bottom lane, they actually do get a kill.
Even without the help of the tower. That's it. He will reveal himself, but God is using the Fog of War perfectly. Makes it so this ulti of Race doesn't achieve anything. In fact, he's coming over just to look at the Ancients as well, to check and see what's going on.
He's got to be careful. He actually doesn't have melt quite yet, but he's banking on Miracle not actually fighting this, but Miracle so much damage!
Oh my! The Tombstone FNG did not have Soul Rip. Miracle will still die here, however, with the rotation in from the Broodmother helping the Undying to ensure the kill. But that's still a big kill coming.
Blink Dagger, and then just start the fight immediately. Maybe force some inopportune dooms by Illidan. You could kind of get away with that this game.
Oh, FNG. So much damage. The last attack from Crit's going to arrive. But the Avalanche toss plus the extra chip. Miracle made it so God's attention was pretty well focused towards the mid lane. And now they split themselves up, so Crit's a very simple tether away. Illidan can't reach him in time for the Doom, even
them. But it's the gold on top of losing them for a full 90 seconds, and it really cuts the effectiveness of the hero a lot. So most of the time you want to be able to soak up XP in one lane and then use the birds to kind of just
No-tell, he has that blink. Avalanche tosses in, and that Templar Assassin just disappears. FNG's also out a little bit too far. All the balls connecting apart from one, and that might just be, okay, it was two. And two was enough to slap him down. The Tombstone will also be brought down. No one dying to heal it up. You've lost your Visage. Visage actually died back behind the tier 2 tower. That's how far out he was. And Probos, if he runs east, he ran in. The Avalanche and Toss will still be there, and Probos will end up dropping. They trigger the dust very late after his death, but it's still the kill going the way of Monkeys and this mid tower to follow.
I mean, just look at that ward coverage was able to do that. I guess it was just because the pace of the game, and this is what we were talking about. And EG struggled with this early on. Pace that Monkey Business kind of laid on top of you, so difficult.
No-tell's about to jump himself in, looking for the big Avalanche, catches out 3 heroes. The fight feels in there too. It's not there just yet by Slaughter. Now Will and the Templar Assassin, but the Tombstone is down. They cannot deal with it. The Tomb is on the Razor with no ultimate available. They at least Shallow Grave on Slaughter, but Miracle is just so damn low.
Miracle's not going to survive.
1 second time. There's the heal. It'll buy them just enough time to survive. But you've still lost the Tiny who bought back. The Wisp and Slaughter ended up dropping, and No-tell, he's just hunting after Illidan. The top
he's got the
with
damage.
A punch is going to be enough to get the kill on the Doombringer and FNG, and God, they've abandoned Roshan, while Broodmother, he chased after the Dazzle, who could not keep up with No-tell. No-tell's back up with his mana. Got himself that combo. And he can see God going in for the Ancients. He's just waiting here with the Observe Ward, watching the rotations. They're just saying they're not doing Roshan anymore.
I think they're just hoping to bait out No-tell, but they're going to go for it. With
the blast of field, that's a lot of damage. One more punch. 19 life on God. He's still on the run out of here. Miracle. He needs the movement speed, and he got a haste rune. The Wisp will relocate in with the Spirits. Able to find the pick-off.
It's like an 8-minute engagement. Both teams just battling it out. Neither side really wants to give up anything. Moon Meander here too. They could go for this Roshan straight back in.
Dangerous, man. They don't have a sentry down for the Radiant side. They have Dust, but they don't have a sentry.
They've got a burden here and a lot of spiders, but I don't actually think...
And No-tell, he just doesn't care. He jumps up after Lil with the Wiz coming up with the Spirits. They're going to find the kill in the follow-up.
They could get Illidan here too.
They're going to find Illidan. He'll get the Doom off on Crit versus support only. FNG wants to help out. The Tombstone is dropped. Miracle will quickly mop this up, and Crit, the Shallow Grave will try and keep him alive. They have to get these spiders off him. He needs a couple of seconds longer, and he just does not have it.
If they could get G here, though, this would be such a good trade for them.
The Avalanche toss, they've got it, man. Templar Assassin is down. The Doom is down. The advantage is they're so low, they just keep on respawning, but man, this Templar Assassin is 0 for 4. And when EG were ready to fight, and then they push it just a couple of minutes earlier, where you sit on the edge, they're saying, am I actually good to fight? You think you are, so you just go for it. Middle lane, it looks like Illidan, the blink, crush, relocate's coming in as well, and Illidan, he gets brought down with the avalanche toss! Oh my! The Zarstun dying! They just disintegrate. What a play by Monkeys. They are just moving perfectly across this map. They are baiting VP into the fight, or taking the best chances they can find. A small advantage, and now they even find God as well. The Observer Ward was over in the dire jungle. There's your avalanche from Notel. He just waits it out, but it's going to be too long. They're taking out the towers anyway. Brood to take out the bottom, and the rest of Monkeys take out the mid.
You can't really anticipate taking that fight. You kind of have to think to yourself, yeah, it's only 2 heroes that we see right now, but it could potentially be 5 instantly.
Yep. Miracle, trouble for him at the moment.
This is what we're talking about.
The big crush. He called out 3, the relocate coming from behind with the avalanche toss. They can actually bring down with the cleave 3 of the heroes. VPs, this is not the dream right now. The kill who's Provost as well. The sole survivor is God. Up on the top lane, probably about to try and push out that top lane, so at least he doesn't...
They take the Ember Spirit, when they take the Meepo, when they're willing to just play that Beastmaster mid, even though not a lot of teams do, it's just about setting the tempo, controlling the mid game, controlling the jungle, and they're here as 5.
Miracle.
Is Miracle really the target you want to go on, though?
No, he's not. They doom up, and it's a 3-man crush from Moon. The relocate will allow them to disengage. And, well, Notal wants them to group up. You can throw down sentries all you want. The obs are down as well, but Tiny's ready to jump in. You're probably 2, 1, okay, he just goes in with the avalanche toss and Moon to follow up. Illidan's completely crushed off and controlled, but it doesn't even matter if you get a Doom target off. They've lost 2, they've lost 3, they're gonna lose Garda. They may actually lose even more than this. The Doombringer, will they get up in the tree lines? They've lost the game. It's 27-7 is the end score as Monkey setting one hell of a pace here at MLG.
More than a kill him on in the tournament where they played against EG, and you saw that moment where Crit was like that. That was like the one time I saw one of their individual